Hey everyone, my name is Eric with Hype Tech Reviews, and today I'm going to be unboxing 6 items I bought on Temu. In this unboxing, I'll go over each item briefly and give you my thoughts on them. Now the first item up is the Joy-Con alternatives that I've been seeing all over Temu, and it's the Lenovo wireless joypad controllers. You know, Lenovo, the household name that everybody knows and loves. Right out of the box, it feels very decent. The quality is good, and I'm in love with the clear, transparent black shell. Look at this thing. I didn't think I would like this so much. It has 2 remappable buttons on the rear, and they also work completely wireless when they're not connected directly to the switch. Look at this thing. It just looks great on the Switch OLED. These controllers have turbo, which is a great feature for retro games like Mega Man X or Mario Party, but just don't tell your friends. It also has motion control capabilities, and it works pretty well, as you can see here. The joysticks have a pretty cool feature too, and that's the LED lights that illuminate them. There are several colors you could choose from. You can leave them on, you can make them pulsate and cycle through colors, or you could just leave them off. Alright, now let's reach into the bag for the next item, and this is a Nintendo Switch game cartridge storage case. Now for the longest time I've stored all my games in this hoary game card case, and my biggest complaint about this thing is that it's absolutely horrible trying to pry the cartridges from the slots. As you can see here, I'm struggling to pull one of the games out. I had to speed up the video here because it would have taken forever to watch me remove all of these cartridges. This thing will definitely hurt your fingers. The case is pretty weighty, and it feels like it's made out of some type of metal. The doors in the case are held together magnetically, and the slots for the cartridges are made out of some nice, soft, rubbery material. The case has a smaller footprint than a Nintendo Switch game case, but it has the thickness of about 3 cases. Putting the cartridges in here is a breeze, and removing them is just as easy. I'd like to say we'd had a good run, but it's finally time to get rid of this hoary case and add this new one to my shelf. I really like this case. Now let's see what's next inside this goodie bag. Okay, and it looks like we have the beanie and neck gaiter combo. Now the beanie definitely feels cheap, and the neck gaiter is pretty cool. It's got a little drawstring in the back, and combined they both do a good job at keeping the cold off of your head and face, and the material is actually pretty breathable. I'll definitely be taking this with me to work for when I go outside. Alright, let's reach into the bag, see what else we have. Oh look, it's the Joy-Con charging grip. Now this thing comes with a nice sized USB Type-C cable. It's Type A to Type-C. The material that this thing is made of feels pretty good, and it feels kind of solid. Alright, here we have a pair of official Joy-Con controllers, and let's see how they fit. Alright, now as you can see here on the left side, it's very difficult to slot this in. I had to try a few times, and with a lot of resistance, it finally went in. Now on the top here is where you plug in the USB Type-C charger, and I have to say, this is not very comfortable to hold. Ugh. One problem with a lot of decent third-party Joy-Con alternatives is that you need 2 USB-C cables to charge one set of controllers. As you can see here, each controller has a USB-C port. It would have been nice if the centerpiece that holds them together had a USB-C pass-through to charge them, but as you can see here, none of them have that. As you saw a bit earlier, the shape of this grip puts the Joy-Cons in a pretty weird position, and I'm curious to see how it is on these other Joy-Con alternatives. This is somewhat tolerable, but still not very comfortable. I forgot to mention there's charge status indicators on the top here by the USB cable. This is definitely not comfortable. Less comfortable than the last, I might say, but still tolerable if you're determined enough. And this, well, this is This is just an abomination. Let's act like we never saw this. I really wish this Joy-Con charger had the same rectangular shape like this one here. I'm not gonna lie to you though, the main reason why I bought this was to see if I could use my Hori split pads as a wired controller. Now these things only work when they're connected to the Switch, and it would be great to use these as a wired controller, but of course it doesn't work, so it looks like I'm gonna get that Hori adapter anyway. Pretty solid if you want to charge your Joy-Cons, but not very comfortable to use them. Next item is no-name brand pore strips for your nose. I'm just gonna wash my nose really well with soap and water and dry it off. Now let's take a quick look at the instructions. It says here to wet your nose and apply it and leave it on for 15 minutes. So I'm going to carefully apply the nose strips with the shiny part down, and now we're going to wait 15 minutes. Start a 15-minute timer. After the 15 minutes I came back, but it was still a little wet, so I hit it with the hair dryer. Now for the fun part. I have a low pain tolerance, so this kind of hurt. It's that first pull that hurts. Oh my god. Oh. Good Lord. Oh, that hurts. This thing worked pretty well, surprisingly. Look at all the crap that it took out of my nose. Gross. This might be a good alternative for you if you want to save money on name brand pore strips. Pretty cool. Now for the final item, and it is a pendant that is made to look like a 45-pound barbell weight. It's weird because it says made in America on it, but the packaging says that it's made in China, so I don't know who to believe here. It comes on a thick leather-like string with these knots that allow you to adjust it. It's pretty simple. Let's see how it looks on me. And we all know I don't lift weights, but I'll be sending this to my friend Ivan in New York, who is an avid weightlifter. All in all, I'd say this was a pretty good deal, coming in at a total of $28.67 for all of these items. Now what Temu likes to do is hit you with these big advertisements saying that you're eligible to get one item for 90% off, but then after you select that item, it tells you that you have to buy 5 more items in order to get it at that price. So with that being one of the conditions, I tried to get items that were really cheap but also that I could kind of use. Let me know what you think about these products in the comments. I'm always active and I try to respond to all of your feedback. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. My name is Eric with Hype Tech Reviews, and I'll see you on the next one.